Hey, it's me, and welcome to Trump Mafia, and welcome to the pre-debate show. Okay, I'm so excited. This is my excited voice because it's Las Vegas, and it's the MGM, and that's Trump territory. I mean, it's also Trumpish. That's where he feels good. It's like a heavyweight fight with one heavyweight mega orange masterful god emperor king versus an evil little midget granny, and there's gonna be a fatality. And he's got his mega hotel over there, and Trump just feels good in that kind of setting. And the more cameras the better. And it's also Trump time. When he's down, he's at his best. Not that he's down, actually, he bounced back from these fake allegations, but a lot of people are counting him out, or that he was damaged by these lies and by the media. But that's when he comes out and he rises up like the phoenix in the MGM. There's a phoenix rising at the MGM tonight, and he's gonna burn that little granny into a crisp, and then he's gonna take a sledgehammer and destroy the crisp into ash, and then he's gonna use a flamethrower on the ash, which doesn't really make sense if it's already ash, but okay, just to make a point, I guess. And then do a wee-wee on the ashen ash, and do a victory dance. I don't know. The guy is unpredictable, and he can come out and be a nice guy again. But I have to tell you, this is a historical moment, so it's going to be easy to slap her with all the WikiLeaks stuff and, her criminal activities, and it has to be mentioned. But I do hope and pray that something magical comes out. I mean, the points he has to hammer home is jobs, security, and change. I mean, that's really it. So this is a big chance, not only to show the American people that he's the candidate for change, for jobs, and security, but also that the American people find out about what has been going on. Most people don't really follow it, plus the media has been hiding it. So it's up to Donald Trump to be the messenger. Okay, the messenger of change, and the messenger of security, law and order, and the messenger of jobs and economic growth, lower taxes, because she doesn't really have a message, and she's going to come out with talking points. We're going to do this, we're going to do that, and it's the same old, same old. I just hope that Hillary comes out and says, I'm going to create some shovel-ready jobs. And let's see how Trump acts, because he has to be himself, because what's the use to be like a politician like Obama in 2008, just pretend to be a totally different person and lie about everything, and then make people happy and read a good teleprompter speech, and then you turn out to suck big time like Obama does. It's funny hearing this Obama saying, in a press conference, Mr. Trump doesn't have what it takes. And we're talking about an inexperienced buffoon who didn't know what he was doing for 8 years, and he made a mess and destroyed everything he touched. And people overseas don't like him. He doesn't have leadership abilities. He's a wimp, a pushover, and a dork. So Obama never had what it took, but Donald Trump does have leadership skills, and he built a business worth $10 billion. Obama never even worked at a 7-Eleven or a Subway, and never built anything. And the guy's a complete loser, let me tell you. And it's embarrassing. And what's even more embarrassing is how the Clintons are putting out these stories about Michelle Obama. Mayor of Chicago. Senator Michelle Obama. And why don't they just replace Hillary with Michelle Obama? The Clintons are putting this out there to energize black people, okay? Because Hillary really needs black voters to really come out. So they're dangling all these pathetic Michelle Obama stories. Let me tell you something. The Sasquatch is a moron, okay? She's not the sharpest knife in a drawer. Plus, she doesn't even want to do all that stuff. She wants to relax, go on vacations, and, work out. She has some big muscles on her arms. And just have a normal life, as it were. And she wants to go to the Walmart wearing a bathrobe and big fluffy pink slippers, and that nobody would care. I mean, she wants to have that peace of mind that she doesn't have to brush her hair, she doesn't have to take a shower, and she doesn't have to wear those fake eyelashes anymore and whatnot. She wants a normal life. So these stories are just put out by the liberals to make black people feel excited. Every time Bill Clinton now is on a stump speech, he's always talking about, hey, and the other day I was talking to a black bishop, or I was talking to a black senator, or whatnot. He always has to mention that he talked to a black something. It's so pathetic, and I'm loving all these people coming out. Bill Clinton is a rapist, signs, shouting, and it's really awesome. You're seeing a lot of young people do that, and it's not just $4,000 or $5,000. I mean, these people are also we're talking about rape. Okay, this is not about monkey business with the debt or email, or we're talking about rape. Okay, raping women, and this guy is out there and pretending nothing happened, and we can't stand that. I also cannot stand it. Why is this creep not in jail? Or why does he still have his balls? In my America, rape offenders would have their testicles removed, simply. I mean, why not? And so let's talk more about this debate. Okay, so Hillary Clinton will be fresh because she was in her hibernation or her oxygen tank, or in her secluded dark room with the nurses, or she and Huma were having a 6-day sexual orgy or something. That really makes you feel very excitable and ready for anything. I mean, I just got laid with Huma for 6 days. I feel great. I can conquer the world. And she's gonna come out, and everything's rehearsed. Even SNL is picking up on that. Everything she rehearses, and it's kind of sad how artificial she is. But I can understand that she doesn't have charisma. So we're talking about, a drinking game. When she comes out with a rehearsed singer, have a drink. When she says something about how Donald Trump did something bad with women, drink something. I mean, it's gonna be like that. And every time Chris Wallace interrupts Donald Trump, have a drink. Every time Chris Wallace starts to fact check Donald Trump, have a drink. Because Chris Wallace will not be fair and balanced, and he will go after Trump in some way. And Donald Trump, he knows Chris Wallace, and Chris Wallace is not his father, okay? And he always tries to be, a real journalist, but there's something wrong with Chris Wallace, basically. And I think he's going to try to please his new bosses, the Murdoch brothers, and think about his career more than he will think about being a fair moderator. On the other hand, even Chris Wallace on his worst, most biased day will be 10,000 times more unbiased compared to these other twerps that we had. I mean, it's been pretty bad. But it could have been even worse. I mean, what if you had a moderator like Rachel Maddow or Eric Erickson or some weirdo like that? Wow, that would be incredible. But coming back to the debate yet again, I don't know, the online polling. Donald Trump always wins it. But I'm guessing that, all these news people already have their scientific polls worked out, and they will come out like 2 days later. And of course, you can predict right now, CNN, NBC, all of them are going to declare Hillary the winner. And I know this because last time Donald Trump absolutely crushed her, and they still said she won. I mean, so you can bet your life savings on that. CNN and these people are all going to say she won. You can say that now, many hours before the actual debate. So it's pretty pathetic. But I'm going to watch it the way most Americans watch it, which is I'm not really involved as much. I mean, I'm making commentaries here, but I don't watch Fox News, I don't watch CNN, I don't watch NBC. I don't even know that they're talking about these things all the time because I don't even feel it. Yes, I know about some women. I saw one, like a brief glimpse on a YouTube video, and it's like a very old lady with blonde hair and glasses. And I don't even know what the other ones look like or how many accusers there were. And I think most Americans are like that, even though the media really splashes it everywhere, hoping that everybody really sees it. I think most people don't really care. So my views and eyes are really like that. Like I'm not, subjected to the constant barrage of the media bias, and I will just look at it like a normal human being. And I will think with, let's say, my wallet, and thinking about the future and safety, and see who is the person that is more capable, and also, which person is more likable. Because I don't know about you, but I think many people just look at Hillary and she's boring, she's not attractive, she's not charming, and when she tries to be, it's so rehearsed that people are like, oh, please, or can she stop talking? I want to hear the orange guy talk more. It's more captivating to listen to Donald Trump. I mean, it just is. When Hillary starts talking, it's like, I'm like looking at my watch the whole time. Let Donald Trump speak. Shut up, little granny, shut up. It's Trump time.